Yes, today's the day. 16 years in waiting. Leeds United are back. Premier League, where they belong. And we are less than 2 hours from kick-off at Anfield. No team news yet, but with Bielsa, I think we can probably expect. We can expect that we'll probably have a rough idea what the team's going to be like. There's a couple of selection issues that might have to be thought about. Goalkeeper, I would expect Meslier. I hope it's Meslier, but I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Bielsa went with Kiko Casilla, but I think it should be Meslier, and it probably will be. But we'll soon obviously find out. Defence, I expect definitely Luke Ayling, Liam Cooper. I think Stuart Douglas will start at left back. This centre back, it should be the new signing, Robin Koch. He should make his debut, but because he was on international duty and Bielsa hasn't had the opportunity to run the legs off him yet in training, as much as he would like to, he might go a streak. But I personally hope that it's Robin Koch. Midfield, I think Click will be there. I think Phillips will be there. The only other position really that's up for debate is probably the sort of more attacking role in midfield. Personally, I think it'll probably be Pablo. I think I'd go with Pablo Hernandez. Other options obviously are Taylor Roberts. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if at some point Rodrigo played in that position at some stage this season. But again, I think there are more options than what there are at centre back. So I think it's less likely that Rodrigo will start than Koch. But personally, I think Pablo probably. And the front three, again, it'll be the three that were consistently the three last season. Hilder Costa on the right, Harrison on the left, and up front Patrick Bamford. I do think that, probably at some point in the near future, Rodrigo will force his way into the team and push one of those out. But just Bielsa being Bielsa, I think he will start with Bamford. I expect Bamford to start. Obviously, today's, it's great to be back in the Premier League after 16 years. I think this top's actually even older than 16 years. I think this was the one sort of memory I have of this top is possibly the season before we got relegated. I think we wore this top the day that we beat Arsenal 3-2. Was that at Highbury? Was that at the Emirates? I'm not sure. 16 years. It's been a long time since I joined the Premier League, so I'm not even sure where certain teams played at that time. But yeah, trip to Anfield today. Premier League champions, European champions like 2 years ago. Well, a year ago really. But it'll be a tough day. It's going to be hard. Liverpool's no mugs. They're a great side. Under Klopp, they've been fantastic. Ultimately, as a Leeds fan, what you want today is not to get embarrassed. Obviously, if you can nick a point, nick a win, it's unbelievable. It'll be an amazing start, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. Our season's not going to be defined by our result at Anfield. We'll go places and we will bring teams to Anfield Road, and we'll, in my opinion, I think we'll do enough. But today's not going to decide anything. But it's just nice to be there. Obviously, like 16 years, it has been such a long time. 2004, like I can remember, like all these different things and different, like how much my life's changed since 16 years. Like 16 years ago, I was going out with a girl for a few months, and now married, 3 children, etc. With that girl, so like I was only with my wife for a few months at that time, and obviously now we're like married. We're just married past 10 years, and things have changed. Things have changed a lot. I was 19 when the last time we played in the Premier League, so I was a teenager. 35 now, so yeah, it's a big, massive day for the club. But ultimately today, I think the football and the result on the pitch will be secondary to what what it means to the club, what it means to obviously the people, the locals, the city of Leeds. But yeah, no, it's a big day, big day, exciting. Over the next, like, what have we got to kick off? With 1 hour and 35 minutes to kick off, so the team news should be out pretty soon. We'll see how close it got with the team. Obviously, at some point, I'll hopefully do a video at some stage, and either after the match if we win. If not, I'll probably leave it a day or two, have a think about it. See what we've done. But it's important, obviously, not to get caught up in today's match, today's performance. There's still a bit of time for us. We'll probably make another couple of signings before the season's done, or before the season starts properly. Before it all gets underway and going properly. So we've still a bit of time to make a few signings. So at least then we'll get an opportunity to see where it is that maybe do need to be put up on. Because like obviously our team is really lacks experience in the Premier League. Just thinking through like the sort of like starting lineup and stuff. Probably, I don't know whether did Jack Carlson ever play for City? Did he ever play any cup games? Come off a bench? I don't know. Helder Costa probably made an appearance or two for Wolves, but outside that, Patrick Bamford has a couple of appearances. He's more annoying. He's actually played a fair few Premier League games, but I think he's only scored 1 goal, if I'm not mistaken. So everyone, all 11, all the subs, everyone has to prove themselves. Bielsa himself, has to prove himself in the next step. He's obviously done it all over the world, so I'm not anticipating that he's going to be particularly concerned about the step up. But it's going to be a tough day on the pitch. Good side. It'd be nice. Obviously, if we can make an impact, and it's just, I guess it's going to be interesting to see exactly what Bielsa has. Because like the way we played last season, we took the game to a lot of teams, and are they going to be able to do that? This Liverpool team was probably, if Leeds did try to take the upper hand and take the game through them, it might actually work out better for Liverpool. So has he got a plan? We'll see. But ultimately, who cares? We're back. We're in the Premier League. I think we deserve to be there. Certainly based on last season, we deserve to be there the way we played. 10-point winners in the end in the Championship. So we've earned our place in the big league, and now it's up to the boys on the pitch to prove that we deserve to be there. Certainly as a club, as a fan base, historically, Leeds are certainly thereabouts in the top 20 clubs in the country. But it's time to start showing it on the pitch. Today might not be the day, but over the course of this season, I have great confidence that the team will do enough. The team will be okay, and hopefully, get a wee point, sneak a point at Anfield. I do think one thing that's playing into our hands is the fact that there's no fans. Like ourselves, Liverpool's a club, that often, the big support will boost them. Like the phrase "the 12th man," like Anfield's probably one of the greatest examples of that. Where like once that crowd at Anfield gets going, that Liverpool team are capable of just riding that support and blowing teams away. So the fact that there is no crowd in the stadium today may well play to our advantage. I hope it does. But we'll see. We're just under an hour and a half to kick off. So for now, I'll let you go. Don't know whether some of you might be watching other games. Obviously, online or whatever. So the second half of those games will be just about to start. We're nearly at 4 o'clock, so it'll be close to kick off for the second half in those games. But we'll see how we go. Team news coming soon, and marching on together. As I see, Addison Mitchell has said in the comments, marching on together. So let me see. Is there a way I can do this here? Bring it up on the screen. No, I actually deleted it and seemed to have blocked them. Yeah, so that's how good I am at IT. But anyway, we'll figure that out. But thanks for watching this one, and don't forget, Leeds are back, and fingers crossed the boys can do us proud this evening, and we can cause the first of many upsets this season. Thank you.